7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the Footmo squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squid on. Busta Rhymes break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them tap right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you feel your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to make the disco jam. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician, and if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out.
It is always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 38. His first throw is an interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Warren. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down, Rodgers. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second and 6 coming up here. Play action with Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Inside. 58, 26.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. That one complete to Pitts. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That one gains 7. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Again, Rodgers. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Seahawks are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception!
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Running with Walker again. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
13 yards.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 Maverick. Get up. Step 18 Robert. 18 foot.
Milrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Another try following the sack. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Ready, set.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Steelers will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. First carry of the game here for the former Iowa Hawkeye. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was there, he just couldn't corral it. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Rodgers here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him, so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. First and goal, Warren. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Back to Warren. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Stopped for no gain, and it leaves them 6 yards out on 3rd and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Boswell able to knock it through. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying with Walker. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And the Steelers go in nickel, third down.
Come on. Hey! 70, get the wolf.
Trying to get it with the option here. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots. Throughout this game.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
18, ready! Hawk 70!
Trying for it with Milrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it. They turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Second down now, 7 to go. Warren, once more. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Rodgers set to pass. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Don't go for it. Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Walker. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Eric Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Milroe. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. It's a small gain up to the 38. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Milroe. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Throwing now. Milroe. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throw left side, pumped by Smith and Jigba. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Walker trying to run for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
258! 630!
One final shot before the half. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Start on the ground here with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Warren running between the tackles. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Blitz coming for Rodgers. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Now Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Well, it would have been a long field goal in the rain, Brock, so instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. He's back to throw. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter is going to start with a run by Walker. Jukes one defender. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Walker on 2nd. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And the Steelers go in nickel, 3rd down.
50
Will Rowe looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Back to throw it. He finds it beyond the marker. Along the right sideline, there's space. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To the air here on 1st down, Rogers. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Deshaun Elliott there on the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 19-yard line.
quarters in the books from this one. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. All right, here we go. Second down. Now it's Milrow. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Not on the same page with his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Jackson Smith and Jigba with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Second and 6 now. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
And slated downs to approach here from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
Hey, 626! Jump out!
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Get 300! Get 330!
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Hits his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Go to 50, between 18. Stay right. Inside.
Throwing again. It's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Trying again, following the sack. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets him 13 on that play as he goes out of bounds. Good pickup, but still, they're going to face third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Next one. Hey, 88.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow buying some time right. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Walker now from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. The Steelers calling their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion.
Panther 11. Trap 60.
Throw on 3rd down. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Milrow to throw on 4th. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, ball at the 36.
Come on.
They've got a man in motion. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Seahawks moments away from a 2-0 start. First down, ball at the 36.
Check, Panther. Go, Rig, go.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. 18, 5, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
To the left, he's got a roll. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Cougar 19.
3rd and short, it's Milroe. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
19 Lions. 19.
Trying for it with Milroe. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Completed to his running back. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a